Joel.
Alex.
Griffin.
Justin.
Audrey.
Hello, my name is Jessica Doherty, and today I will be talking why students and teachers should not be friends on Facebook. Alrighty, friend or foe? The woman to my left, her name is Lori Hirsch. She's a 30-year-old female. She was a teaching assistant at Bryant High School in Long Island, and she fell in love, I guess you could say, or was extremely infatuated with one of her male students. A friend requested him on Facebook, started to seduce him, and turns out that she reported that she had sexual intercourse with him over 10 times while he was a student. The result of that was termination. The gentleman on the right wearing the Hustler t-shirt, his name is Chadwin Reynolds. He's 37 and he was an arts teacher at Fordham High School in the Bronx. He friended multiple female pupils and found one in particular, and he asked her out on a date. She refused. He commented on a picture saying, "This is sexy." He went to so much extreme that he found her address on Facebook and sent her flowers, candy, and a teddy bear to coerce her to go out on a date. Administration found out, and he was as well terminated. Alright, today I will be talking to you about why students and teachers being friends on Facebook is a pressing issue, what can be done to stop this from continuing, and what is the effect if nothing is done about it. Alright, the purpose of Facebook. Facebook is a site intended to help people connect as far as families and friends. If teachers interact with students and see information that is meant for close friends, then it builds an unprofessional relationship, and that's where, the gray area comes into. And that is according to Chicago Now. Alright. The picture on your left is another teacher. She posted this on her Facebook wall. That is her fiance. They went on vacation. Fiance is, touching her, a little inappropriately for a social networking site. This might have not been any consequences for her if she didn't have her students as friends. Her students saw this, contacted administration, and administration took actions into their hand and fired her. And her husband as well is a teacher and is on probation right now. And that is according to Huffington Post. Alright, according to Marketing Island, 94% of teenagers have social media. Beverly Hills psychiatrist Carol Lieberman believes that potential risks are too great according to schools of thought. She also claimed that any one-to-one private relationship out of the classroom begs for inappropriate behavior. And lastly, according to the Daily Dot, 80% of K through 12 teachers admit to having social media for private and personal reasons. Alright, so what's the point? Well, as you can see, it's important to keep professional and personal lives separate. It avoids unclear boundaries, and it results in severe consequences. What can be done to resolve this issue? Well, one, inform someone immediately if you know of any students or teachers having inappropriate relationships, whether it be private or public. Speak for those who are intimidated. Someone may be, feeling uncomfortable being approached by a teacher, but they're too shy to say anything about it because they don't want that teacher to know that they said anything because of whatever repercussions. So if you know somebody that is too scared to speak for themselves, speak for them. And lastly, there is this new app available for iPhone and Android. It's called the Remind app. Okay, it allows teachers to text message their students and parents about due dates and assignments, but because it's through an app, you do not receive the teacher's phone number, okay, and it does not allow for responses back. In addition, administration can go back at any time and review these messages because they are stored in an international database. And that is according to Today. Alright, so what happens if we don't do anything about this? Well, would you be okay if you did nothing about it, knowing that somebody was going through something like that? Also, depression can occur in teens from particular experiences. And along with depression come other serious consequences, and so such as depression and suicide. Alright, recap. Why is this a pressing issue? I told you, why students and teachers shouldn't be friends on Facebook. Also, what can be done to stop this? Speak for somebody when they can't speak for themselves, inform somebody immediately, and encourage all students and teachers to get the Remind app. And what can happen if nothing is done about it? Excuse me. Well, depression, ultimately suicide, that's not something that we don't want to hear on the news. Alright, how will you respond? Aristotle once said that our kids are the future. So what would you do to protect your future? Thank you.